this was Taiwanese, huh? I thought it was Mandarin. There's Mandarin in the language. Oh, okay. So Taiwan, they bring you detention for this one.
Yeah.
Didn't like it too much, did you?
No.
No.
What was this? 2019.
Yeah, I think it was 2019 when this one came out, based off a video game, also the same title.
Well, cheers to Detention. I had a lot of detention in my younger days.
I did one time. Lied to my parents about it, said I had to stay after school for art class because I was in the art club. They're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where to start with this shit. It's just it's like it feels like three different things cut together, basically, like three styles of movies.
Was it
put into one.
1960s
Yeah,
communism?
So, yeah, 1960s Taiwan. There was, I guess, very virulently anti-communist regime. So they were banning a lot of books and music and things. So it starts with this group of kids that were basically copying books in a secret club in the school.
Yeah.
With the help of a couple of the teachers.
Yeah, a couple of teachers, and I guess they pass them around outside the school. Nobody sees any money from it whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. Hand printing books.
It's a lost art form.
Yeah, it's true. The scribes used to be a real big deal being a scribe. Yeah, I feel like really it's really a look into toxic femininity, this whole movie. It's really a deep dive. You don't get that very much these days, you know? So I give it up to Taiwan for that. For exploring how that can really happen and just end up with a whole bunch of people dead.
All because this woman wanted to get with the teacher.
Yep.
She got mad and said, "I'm going to snitch on everybody and save my daddy."
So yeah, that's the thing. So you have this. There's a man and woman teacher. They're doing this little club. They're being subversives. You have this one girl finds out about it. She has this thing for the one teacher. She finds out he's part of this club. Well, he's spending too much time with her. So
yeah, female teacher doesn't like it.
She doesn't like it. She says, "Stop spending so much time with that sexy student you have. Stop it." And he's like, "Fine, I will." And he does, but then she gets mad.
Yeah, the student gets mad.
The student gets mad. She saw the whole thing because this girl just always happens to be standing in the right place at the right time.
The luckiest. She had an insane amount of luck in this scenario. Seeing them in the hallway, passing the books around, running into the dude with a book. Yeah, very odd.
And so I'm giving you that's the breakdown that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Meanwhile, through the first half of this is this whole nightmare world.
Yeah.
Where you don't know what the fuck's happening, why.
You think that at first, and then it kind of comes together. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's quick. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Where it comes, they come across their tombstone, and they're in the abandoned school, but it's like really dark, but kind of gives you Silent Hill vibes, maybe alternate thing.
Yeah.
But then it comes to they meet each student that was involved in this, and you realize they're dead. And
And it's like this one girl and then this other kid who you kind of think is going to be the main character of this at the beginning when he's really not.
Yeah.
It's really her, but at the beginning it's mostly on him, and he's walking around this place doing... He doesn't know. It's like he goes to sleep and he wakes up in this place. She says the same thing. She's like, oh, were you here again? He's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
fell asleep. So it's doing this whole thing
Yeah.
of, what?
Huh?
I'm not, what? No.
Oh.
No.
Nope. No Frank here.
I gotta say, our regular place is, for some reason, is closed on Labor Day. I mean, this is a anti-communist movie, or a pro-communist movie. Well, I'm getting anti-communist right now. I'm anti-labor. Everybody should be working, including our favorite bar, not in this fucking mess of Anyway.
Everybody's out at the bars. It makes no sense.
What the fuck, Frankie?
Frankie.
Him.
That's the main character's name is Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie.
And
so, fuck, man. It's just like all these random scenes in this like nightmare world.
They try to cut it together to be like kind of a bunch of different twists to it,
right?
But it doesn't need that.
Also it just kills the tension. Any kind of tension you could have built by what's actually the actual plot that happens, you don't.
You end up not caring as much anymore, and then it gets to a point where they do all these cuts. You're like, oh, they're gonna end here. No, we're gonna do this other thing, and oh no, there's a little bit more to it, and then another cut.
Yeah. There's a stupid monster there for no reason.
Captain,
literally because
what
seems
Kami
like
catcher that we
call him the Kami catcher. There really is no reason for it. It's just walks around this place and they hide from it.
And then he catches them and then puts a bag on their head and then they die.
And it's basically like symbolizing what happens to these kids. Basically what happens is the girl turns in the guy, the woman. She turns in the woman to try to break them up.
And then they connect everybody else to the woman.
They all get caught.
Yeah.
So everybody gets fucking executed.
Yep.
And then she's the last one left. And literally she does this partly because of that, but also because her mom turned in her dad.
Yes.
Because he was a wife beater.
Yeah.
So she turned him in.
She prayed to Buddha.
Like mother like daughter.
I mean, what was kind of funny to me was daughter got mad that mom turned dad in for beating her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just stand by your man.
Yeah.
It's really the traditional way, I guess. But yeah, the way the movie is cut together, you'll pretty quickly know what's going on, and then it's just like if they had rearranged this and cut out some of the stupid stuff, it could have at least been a serviceable movie. But other than that, it was just kind of shit.
Do all the stuff at the very end of it, like maybe, or even do a style of what's that one dude's name that always do like the heist movies where they like start at a certain point in it, and he's like, yeah, this is how it all went down before.
Right.
Was it Guy Ritchie? Or
he's kind of done stuff like that.
Something kind of similar to that, but weirder, I guess. It's probably what I would do. But I wanted a bit more of Kami catcher in it. That's just my own personal thing.
So dumb. It's such bad CGI too. It wasn't creepy. It was just a tall guy.
Tall guy with a mirror face.
He's like
in a lantern.
Slender Man cop. Stupid. I don't know. I feel like it drained all the energy out of me.
You did? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like
I had hope for Taiwan.
I'm like, what's the point of anything?
Yeah, I was feeling like maybe it might be like the Koreans. I had a slight hope.
They try to lean into that drama, but it's by the time they get to it, you don't really care anymore.
Yeah, you're like, when is this going to end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Go into scoring
1
for
out of
this.
5.
Okay.
Give it a 1.
Yeah.
I could re-edit it into a 2.5.
Tavy did say, yeah, do it.
Yeah, no.
I don't know about it. Worth and rewatching again.
I don't have the time for that.
Yeah. to re-edit that whole movie into what would make better sense, and I mean, it all made sense.
It
would just be more shock value,
Just
I guess, or
putting
twist.
jumbling up the fucking time on it and
Yeah.
putting in weird shit doesn't make it better.
No,
It doesn't make you clever.
it's not thought provoking or anything like that. You're like, oh,
This movie ain't
that's
fucking
where it is.
Memento.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Everything's filmed in reverse.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. But it's instead of having a mystery to it, it just kind of makes it boring.
Yeah,
And also makes you go like, why am I here?
I agree with you. I'm gonna give this a 2 because I really enjoyed Tommy Catcher.
He is giving it a 2 because he has buyer's remorse because he bought this fucking movie. That's why
It was on sale for $10 when I bought this movie. Actually,
the packaging and everything. The back sells it really well.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get like an artsy horror kind of fucked up. Oh no,
it's
this
not.
is trying to be. It's like cable TV level James Wan wannabe in Taiwan plus Korean drama.
That's a good description of this movie. So save you some time there, viewers. All right. So 1 and a 2. My wife gave it a 0, even though she wasn't there for most of it. But what she's seen, she's like, "This is a 0."
She felt right. We don't have zeros, but we'll allow it.
All right. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on Rumble.
Yeah. Maybe not the most exciting review.
No.
I'm out of my element.
Yeah.
We got some dude who's just been standing listening to us the whole time watching.
Weird.
It's just kind of weird.
It's weird when it's one person. If it's a group of people, it's one thing. But when it's one person, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Sitting in the corner just staring.
Yeah.
It's like trying to masturbate with the animal watching you. It's just weird.
Right.
Yeah.
If I have a group of people, it's cool.
Yeah.
But just one person, that's just fucking...
Yeah.
No.
Something needs to happen.
Yeah. I typically won't applause when I masturbate. But it's got to be a crowd. God. Yeah, Rumble. Ugh.